All right. Joining me now, Congresswoman Mayra Flores, running for re-election in the 34th District against Congressman Vicente Gonzalez, and congressional candidate Cassy Garcia, running in the 28th District against Congressman Henry Cuellar, and congressional candidate Monica de la Cruz, running in the 15th District against Michelle Vallejo. Congressman Flores, let's start with you. Today we learn that the Congressional Hispanic Caucus is officially rejecting your membership in the Congressional Hispanic Caucus because you're not a Democrat. This has to be something from one of the, comedy or, sarcastic websites out there, yes? Or is it true?
It's true. I was born in Burgos, Tamaulipas, Mexico. On June 14, I became the first Mexican-born congresswoman ever elected in Congress, and that's not good enough for them. And this just shows that they're not for the Hispanic community. They're just there for their political party.
How were you informed that you were not welcome in their club?
Over the phone.
Well, who was it over the phone? Was it Congressman's office?
It was their office. Their office.
Whose office?
The Hispanic Caucus. Yeah.
This is unbelievable. Yeah. So no bienvenidos to you.
No.
That's just not.
But I don't need them. The Hispanic community doesn't need them. We are the real voice. We are the voice of the Hispanic community. And we stand for the values that we were raised with. God, family, and hard work. That is what we are all about. That's what we're fighting. Así es. Dios, familia, y mucho trabajo, y patria.
Fantastic. Well, Cassy, AOC recently said that not all Latinos are leaving the Democrats. Just one specific group of you are leaving the Democrat Party. Check this out.
There's a conversation to be had about men and male identity. It's not like, oh, we're shedding Latino voters or we're shedding men.
Yeah, young men too.
Men.
In your experience, it's just men leaving the Democrat Party. What?
I don't even know who AOC is, but she's not part of the Hispanic community. But I'll tell you this, Hispanic voters, we are common sense voters. We believe in the American dream, and we are tired of the Biden, Pelosi, Cuellar agenda. We are hardworking. We want a strong and secure border. And that's why we are seeing that shift in Hispanic voters, because the Democrat Party has left the Hispanic community.
She's trying to make this out to be a gender thing, that it's the Hispanic men. I guess they're the new white nationalists, Hispanic men, according to this kind of analysis.
Yeah. It's like Dr. Biden coming over here and telling us that we're unique as a breakfast taco, or calling us Latinx, don't even know what that is.
What is Latinx? Does anyone even recognize Latinx?
No, it's trash.
That was just totally made up, right? So that's Hispandering, classic Hispandering. Monica, former Obama HUD Secretary Julian Castro was on MSNBC last night claiming that this shift of Hispanic voters gradually over to the Republican Party is just temporary. Watch.
I've been pulling my hair out for the last couple of months as I've seen story after story acting as though the Latino vote is somehow firmly a Republican vote now. My worry, Joy, is that this becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. They start to think, hey, folks are going Republican now. There is a bandwagon effect that I fear can happen.
Does he think Hispanic voters can't think for themselves, Monica? I mean, they're just bandwagon no matter what?
Look, at the end of the day, the Biden-Pelosi economic agenda has just destroyed the American dream for Hispanics, but it's also for all Texans. And what we're seeing as a single mom like myself, we're seeing that Hispanics are voting with their wallets. Single moms like myself are taking 2, sometimes 3 jobs just to put food on the table. They're concerned, and that's why I think in November, we're going to see a huge shift of Democrats continue to leave the Democrat Party and permanently come to the Republican Party.
Now, I want all of you to react to this new narrative that's being the left is trying to set on this whole topic. Watch.
The reality is there is a lot of anti-Black racism that exists across all aspects of our society, including within the Hispanic community.
There is blatant discrimination and racism, but there's also this casual racism.
The existence of anti-Black bias has been a recurring trend, a theme, a dynamic within Latino communities.
So, Mayra, this is actually their argument that because Latinos are beginning to, again, slowly but steadily shift to the right on some of these common sense issues, that it must be because of racism. How does this, how do they think they're going to appeal to people with the racism charge?
You see, the Democrat Party has walked away from the Hispanic community.
How so?
Because my father was a Democrat all his life, and he said, they walked away from our values. They are no longer standing with God and family and hard work. They stand against everything I raised you with, everything I was raised with. And that's the reason why so many people are walking away, but in reality, it's the party. Now they're calling us racist? Racist for what? For wanting our lives back, the life that we had 2 years ago? 2 years ago, we had more money in our pockets. We were able to provide for our kids. Now our family are struggling to pay their rent, groceries, gas. These are the issues that are impacting the American people. These are the issues that are impacting my district. And I'm 100% focused on my constituents. And I want to put the American people first. Vicente Gonzalez wants to put the government first. That's what the Democrat Party wants. And it is time that we put all Americans first and not be treated like second class, like we've been treated in South Texas.
Well, Cassy, when we think about what's happened with middle-class wages, I mean, middle-class prosperity, people have lost about 7% of their net worth just in the past year under this regime of Biden's. How has that impacted the Hispanic community, given the small businesses that were created, given all the 2 and 3 jobs families are working to put food on the table, as the Congresswoman said?
Yeah, look, as a lifelong South Texan and the wife of a Border Patrol agent, people are hurting in South Texas with the Biden-Pelosi agenda, high prices. We talk about record inflation, unsecure border. People are hurting every single day. I talk to moms that are having to make difficult decisions whether to put gas in their car or food on the table. I met a mother who lost her 17-year-old daughter to fentanyl 2 days ago because she took a sleeping aid pill. She thought it was
all coming across the border.
All coming across our southwest border. And the incumbent, Henry Cuellar, has been in office since I've been in kindergarten. And he's under a criminal investigation for corruption. And right now, people are fed up with this administration, and they're ready for change in this district. And we're meeting voters every single day. So, Cassy, I've been a Democrat my whole entire life, and I'm voting Republican for you because of the values of faith, family, and freedom.
I love it. All right, Monica, we have a question from Michelle Myers from the group known as Lexit. Michelle?
Hi. So we've found that many Hispanics don't even know about the just radical policies from the Democrats. How do we better let Hispanics know what their policies are because they're so extreme? And many Hispanics that we've spoken to said that they would have never voted Democrat if they had known.
Well, what I think is that this is a pivotal year where the Republican Party has invested dollars into South Texas specifically. And these dollars have gone towards educating and sharing the values of the Republican Party, which at the end of the day align with Hispanics. We love faith. We love our family, and we believe in the American dream and hard work. And that's why I think that Hispanics are walking away, because people like my opponent, who is a socialist, she believes in big government. Meanwhile, we in the Republican Party, we believe in God.
Woo! All right, ladies, thank all of you for being here tonight. Best of luck on the trail. We can't wait to have you back on after you win. So thank you so much.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.